Welcome back to Rare Coin Chronicles, where every small coin could hold a giant fortune. Today, we're diving into a coin that looks so ordinary. You might have one in your pocket right now. But what if I told you one version of the 2010 USA Liberty Lincoln 1-cent coin is worth $380,000? Yes. You heard that right, one single penny from 2010 is valued at nearly $0.4 million, and today, we're going to tell you why, how rare it is, the history behind it, how to spot it, and how this little copper beauty could change your life forever. Grab your magnifying glass, turn on the lights, and check your change jars, because today's story might just turn you into the next coin millionaire. Section 1. The background, the birth of the 2010 Lincoln cent. Let's rewind to the early 2010s. The year is 2010. Barack Obama is in his second year as president. Apple releases the first iPad, and the economy is recovering from the Great Recession. But in the world of coin collectors, something monumental is quietly happening. The Lincoln cent, first issued in 1909, was undergoing a transformation. 2009 marked the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny, and to celebrate this, the U.S. Mint released 4 special reverse designs representing Abraham Lincoln's life stages. Then came 2010, and with it, the first full year of a brand new permanent reverse design. The Union Shield. It replaced the Lincoln Memorial reverse that had been used since 1959. This Union Shield design, created by artist Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Mena, features a large shield with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, with a horizontal bar on top symbolizing a unified federal government. Across the top of the shield, the single word 1 cent. On the obverse, still the proud profile of Abraham Lincoln, first sculpted by Victor D. Brenner over a century earlier. But not all 2010 Lincoln cents were created equal. And here's where things get interesting. Section 2. What makes some 2010 pennies so rare? Now, millions, and we mean billions, of 2010 Lincoln cents were minted. But among them, a few were struck with extreme errors, anomalies, or ultra-rare conditions that make them worth far more than their face value. Here are the main features and categories of the ultra-rare and valuable 2010 Lincoln cents. 1. Off-center strikes. Coins that were struck misaligned or with the die off-center, resulting in part of the design missing or shifted. The more dramatic the error, especially if you can still see the full date, the higher the value. Some of these have sold for over $15,000. 2. Double die obverse DDO. A minting error where the die itself has a duplicated image, causing the text or numbers like Liberty or In God We Trust to appear doubled. These are extremely sought after by collectors, and some rare DDO examples from 2010 have been valued at over $20,000. 3. Transitional planchet errors. Here's the big one. The holy grail of 2010 pennies. In rare cases, some 2010 Lincoln cents were mistakenly struck on planchets, coin blanks from previous years, especially the 95% copper blanks used before 1982. By 2010, all regular pennies were made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. But if a leftover copper planchet from earlier years made its way into the 2010 minting process, jackpot. These transitional errors are extremely rare and have been authenticated and graded by professional coin services like PCGS and NGC. One such coin sold at auction for $382,000 in pristine condition. Yes, a single 2010 penny, just 1 cent, valued at $380,000 plus. Section 3. How to identify a $1 million penny. So how can you tell if your 2010 penny is one of these legendary rarities? Here's what to look for. Check the weight. Regular 2010 pennies should weigh about 2.5 grams. If your coin weighs around 3.1 grams, it could be made of solid copper, not zinc, a possible transitional planchet error. Use a precise digital scale. You can get one online for less than $10. Use a magnifier. Examine the text on the obverse. Look for doubling on the letters Liberty, the date 2010, and the motto In God We Trust. Doubling means you might have a double die obverse DDO. Look for off-center strikes. If part of the design is clearly missing or shifted and the date is still visible, that's a high-value error. Condition is everything. Coins graded MS67 or higher mint state, almost perfect condition, are worth significantly more. If your coin is bright clean with no visible scratches or wear, it may be worth submitting for professional grading. Section 4 Current Market Value and Auction History. Let's talk numbers. As of 2025, here's the value range of different types of rare 2010 Lincoln pennies. Off-center errors 10-50%. $500 to $15,000 DDO examples. $1,000 to $25,000 transitional copper planchet errors. $50,000 to $380,000 plus. The most famous auction for this kind of coin happened at Heritage Auctions, where a 2010 Lincoln penny on a copper planchet graded MS67 by PCGS sold for $382. 500. Private collectors and elite investors are now actively hunting for these coins. Demand is high, supply is microscopic. Section 5 Where to sell and how to get it graded. So, what do you do if you think you've found a rare 2010 penny? First, keep it safe. Use a coin flip or airtight holder. Do not clean the coin. Next, get it authenticated. Send it to a trusted grading service like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service, NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. These companies will professionally assess your coin, grade its condition, and certify its authenticity. Finally, if it's truly rare, auction it through Heritage Auctions, Stacks, Bowers Galleries. Great collections. These platforms connect you to global collectors who are willing to pay top dollar. So there you have it, friends. The 2010 Lincoln penny, a coin most people overlook, might just be your golden ticket to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Check your drawers. Search your jars. Look through your spare change at gas stations or fast food drive-thrus. Because treasure doesn't always sparkle. Sometimes it's small, copper-colored, and stamped with 1 cent. If you found this story fascinating, hit like, smash that subscribe button, and tap the notification bell so you never miss the next rare coin story that could change your life. And remember, every coin has a story, and sometimes it's worth a fortune. Until next time, this is Rare Coin Chronicles signing off.